interesting idea, proven concept here from ESal out of Larimer, Wyoming. Today I am with Geoffrey Thyne. Jeff is the Chief Technology Officer for ESal. ESal is for salinity. What do you bring in terms of salinity as it relates to enhanced oil recovery?
Thanks for asking, Jim. First of all, it's exciting to be here.
Glad to have you.
Really interesting conference, not my usual thing.
Yep.
What we do is we have found that you can get more oil out of old fields, new fields, any field. Everybody uses water. They're using water for completions. They're using water for water flood. If you change the salinity of that water, you can get a bunch more oil.
Huh.
And it's fairly inexpensive. The numbers we've gotten so far in the field is about $2 an incremental barrel.
Outstanding.
So, hey, you're already getting barrels, pay $2 more, get a bunch more barrels, get maybe 20, 30, 50% more oil. And so here we are. Technology's just been developed, just been proven in the field. And we're here at the conference to try and meet people who might want to be investing in us.
That sounds like quite an addressable market when we're talking about oil fields all over the world. And as we all know, there's a lot of resource left down hole, and everyone's been trying some different enhancement and oil recovery mechanisms. Yours is proven?
Yes.
You guys have been doing this for how long, Jeff?
We've been doing this about 10 years now. It took about that long to develop the technology and then find a couple people who were going to try it. And they've tried it, and they've gotten really good results. Pretty much what we predicted, which is one of the key things, is, can you take a technology from development, put it in the field, and is it scalable, is it predictable? The answer is yes. And so that's been a big hurdle to get over. And what we look at is, right now, for the last 150 years in oil and gas, we've made about 1 trillion barrels of oil with a big T. That means we left about 2 trillion behind. And that 2 trillion, we don't have to look for it. We already know where it is. We've already drilled the wells, we've already put in the infrastructure, we've got the contracts, the pipelines. Everybody's built this industry, but where do we go next? And that's the key question. Where do we go next? Can we keep on finding more and more and more? And what we've seen is, over the last 40 years, the discoveries have gone down, the size of the discoveries have gone down, and the price for every barrel of oil has gone up. And I heard about that today. They're talking about shale. We're pretty much drilled up tier 1, and everybody's worried. We're getting to tier 2 and 3, and those wells aren't as productive. So now we got to go to a 2-mile lateral, a 3-mile lateral. And that's costing, I heard the number today, I don't know if it's true or not, $100 billion a year in CapEx to keep production stable.
I certainly believe that.
And what that means is, if we spent $70 billion a year in CapEx for tier 1, and now we're hitting up $100 billion a year for tier 2, what happens when we have to get to tier 3? Can we actually develop that oil and keep prices relatively the same? The economy does very well at $60, $70 a barrel. What happens when we go to 120? Right? And the other problem that we're facing is, for better or for worse, there's an environmental issue with developing oil.
Yes.
And most of that is up front in the exploration and early drilling. That's where the environmental problem comes in. So this technology avoids all of that. So we can come back, give you more oil, more efficiency out of your field, more efficiency on your new drills in shale at a very low price. So we think it's a winner.
What's that look like on site?
Looks just like it does every day. There's nothing that you change in your operations. The main thing you have to do is find the correct water chemistry to make your field better, and then go find that water. So I was talking to a company that's presenting here today, actually, that I'm going to miss, Select Water Solutions, who's down in the Permian doing exactly this, managing water flows. Do they dispose of it? Do they sell it to somebody else? Do they treat it? This is the kind of company that can provide you with that water that you need. Maybe it's an old field down in the Permian that you want to get a bunch more oil out of. These are the kind of guys you can go to and say, hey, I need this water. How do you know you need that water? Well, you came to us first, and we told you what you needed.
So when you talk about more efficiency, of course, that generates more oil per wellbore.
Correct.
Secondly, it mitigates the environmental impact because you're staying on a site that's already, you're there longer, precluding the need to develop new fields elsewhere.
Correct. And jobs are extended now?
Yeah,
right?
you're on site.
People keep coming back.
Sure.
This is a kind of a win-win situation for everybody. And I think the real question, people have been talking about this for years, all the big boys, Shell, Exxon, Eni, who's here at the conference, they've all pursued this and they couldn't get it to work reproducibly, they couldn't scale the field. We've taken those problems off the table.
Outstanding. So if people want more information, where do they find you? Where do they find ESal? And again, the idea is $2 a barrel. That's the cost of a marginal barrel from an existing field.
Correct.
In enhanced oil recovery. These guys are out of Laramie, Wyoming. To my question.
So you go to eSalinity, all one word.com. That's us. You'll see the whole story there. Any questions you have, you can reach out. The numbers are on the website.
Geoffrey Thyne, CTO of ESal, ESalinity out of Laramie, Wyoming. A very interesting idea in the enhanced oil recovery side of the business.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, my pleasure. Well done.